Hey guys, welcome back to episode 3 of our Factorio Lazy Bastard Achievement playthrough. Getting things continued here. In case you're just popping in for the first one, yes, this is a voiceover. I played this game over a month ago, yeah, so I'm playing at 4 times speed, doing a voiceover, kind of add some commentary to this thing so you guys are not like completely like watching nothing in fast view. Some people may like that kind of videos. I personally don't, so I kind of do what I would like to see from a video. So yeah, that's all that. As you see, we're really starting to ramp it up. We're getting more production down as we go. We cleared out those biters in the last episode, which gave us a little bit more freedom to go. And you can see I'm finally getting some miners down to start extracting coal, to start getting power up in mass production so I can start building our mass, I think what the pros call it, arrays, belts, whatever. Just trying to get more production going faster, because once again, if you're not familiar with the Lazy Bastard achievement, you're pretty much not allowed to handcraft anything. You get a certain number, which you guys can see in the top left, of what you're allowed for the entire playthrough, and you basically got to get that rocket launched into space without violating that number. So far, I've done a awesome job of only crafting what was needed. I did accidentally, however, craft a wooden box by accident, so I have an extra number that wasn't there. After I crafted, I thought about having to start over and redoing it all, but I was like, it's one box. If I don't screw up again, it'd be no problem. Because the other thing that before 0.17 that I actually had to like handcraft was, I believe the oh man, without the names in front of me, it really bothers me. The converter that turns the fuel into just turns the fuel itself into petroleum, light oil, heavy oil, I believe, or maybe light fuel, heavy fuel. I don't know. Every time I need the word, it never comes to me. But that was in the previous version. That's the only thing I left out of handicraft. Now, since the stage 1 assembler can basically craft any number of items, and you just can't add fluids. You don't really need fluids for those. Oh my God, it's just gonna bother me what that it's called now. It's not the chemical plant. Of course, that's the name of come to me because it's not the right answer. But yeah, you don't need it for. So as far as I know, I shouldn't have to handcraft anything else to this Let's Play, unless some other ingredients change that I'm not aware of that would handicap me. But I know from playing through, that you guys will see here in sometime future episode. Dissembler 2, it just takes a little bit more different. It's not as easy to get as it used to be, like actually to make, because you need steel. But it's actually available. And here you see I'm getting a little smarter with making bullets and gears a little bit more non-stop. Getting that center chest down and just throw all my iron plates in that center chest that feed the bullets and the gears. And real smart. I'm not sure when I start bringing this, because right now research is going super slow. Everything's going, like I said, I'm producing more, and as I produce more and more, I'm getting to where I need to be. There we go. I'm starting to think about putting down some extra labs. I know the science is one thing that I'm really big on. Not really like amplifying everything up to like 10 right away. I'm more interested in getting, what you guys are going to see here is getting science #1 priority, and get as much research, as much unlocked as possible, because when I start to build big, the more I already have, the easier it kind of becomes. And you can see right there, guys, I'm not really doing anything special. I'm just like measuring out the iron deposit to make sure that the miners that I will eventually place down will cover the entire patch and not have any problems. That's all you see me do there, was measure out. I don't know. I might get my first smelting array going on in this episode. I don't. Like I said, guys, I recorded this a while back. It's been over a month, so I'm not quite sure. I do have 7 of these episodes already recorded. No, I have not beaten the game in 7 episodes. I am not that efficient. I am not a speed runner, and I am definitely on Lazy Bastard, not getting a silver spoon. So, and in case you guys didn't get that silver spoon reference, another achievement in this game is silver spoon. I think it's about beating the game in 8 hours. I believe that's what that achievement is called. All right, I see what I'm doing, but now watching this back, I kind of wish I just would have got the iron going first before messing with um, the iron or the copper too. Got big plans, but unfortunately there is some handicap, and actually my iron ore I can tell is starting to run out. Not the iron ore itself, but the smelters. Like I said, guys, this is all default settings. I did not rig it to have extra resources. I plan on having to move and stuff like that. Like I said, I do believe the game. You need to have a challenge in the game. This game, like I said, you can make it easy mode on yourself. You can literally like spam. Each patch has like millions of resources, or having the resources spawn more frequently, and stuff like that. There are so many like ways to make this game easier on yourself. I do not believe in making it easier. I believe in putting some work in and showing that you can beat this game as intended and stuff like that. Like I said, there are some people who make YouTube videos that kind of drive me nuts sometimes watching them play, because it's like, stop complaining. You're playing easy mode. It's kind of the way I feel. I feel like yelling at them. Stop complaining. You're on easy mode. Oh man. All right, go on here. And like I said, I'm not completely playing on standard default. I do have the biters set to where they will not respawn nests. So as soon as I clear out the nest, I'm good. But like I said, evolution is set to standard, so they will evolve as they naturally would in a default game. And doing some more playing around here. I'm nervous, this is why I haven't felt like I made any progress here. Like, putting some more science in. What am I? See, the problem is looking at a small screen that's not in high definition is that the research that's currently going on my screen is nothing but a bunch of blurred out white things. I can't tell. I can tell the last letter is a 1, so I'm probably researching stage 1 of something. I don't know if it's like bullet damage or something like that. I cannot tell. But I know when you have the biters, you want your research to be tailored towards taking care of biters first, and then go and get the research to improve your base. Because I had in 0.16 I tried to do the lazy bastard achievement on standard everything, and I didn't go military technology right away. I kind of like tried to do my base as fast as I can to get to the what am I looking for? Get to like the it's driving me nuts. I'm trying to get the end game as fast as possible through technology and not worrying about the biters. Well, I couldn't make progress because I constantly was trying to fight back the biters, and of course they were evolving because I was killing millions of them, but not actually getting any of their bases destroyed. And when I would destroy their base, they would spawn another new base. So it was really, I wasn't really having any production at all, and I ended up quitting that play of the game because I got so frustrated, because it literally was 80% of my time was dealing with the biters. Like, I was either repairing stuff, getting ammo to the machine, getting ammo to the turrets, or fixing things they've destroyed, or going and fighting them myself. And it was literally, and just having to make walls and then build walls up, and of course, at that time, I never thought about having a belt to supply ammo to the turrets, and it was whatever. But it was super frustrating, and I just ended up quitting that game because I was taking too much of my time fighting the biters. So I kind of learned my lesson when it comes to the biters: is take them out first. Don't give them a chance to evolve. They will evolve naturally themselves, but the sooner the sooner you remove them from your closest proximity, the better, before they have the chance to evolve, because the more they evolve, the more pain they get. So if you can get to the laser turrets, which I know I still haven't got to even through 7 episodes of this, and if I have unlocked the laser turrets, I haven't built any yet. It's a little way to go, because laser turrets work really well, especially when you're like going out and trying to defeat nests. They work out extremely effective, because you can get your personal robots that basically build everything for you. So you just plop down a blueprint or whatever, and they build it, and voila, and they wipe out bases pretty fast. Alright, we ran out of coal. I still don't have this array going on. Yep, I had to put a pause in there. Cut! Let's got distracted for a while, and I knew I had to trim off some of the pause footage. right, come on, let's get this array going. I wish I would have looked at the end of this video so I know if it happens this episode or not, because I really want it to happen. I'm building stone furnaces over there, that is for sure. So that's a good sign that we're getting close to getting. I think I'm measuring it out. Yep, there we go. We're getting there, guys. We're getting this smelting array going. All right, so the way you see me build it is pretty much the way you probably would see almost every YouTuber build it. It seems to be the universal kind of. It seems to be the most universal way of having these arrays done. And I changed that because that's going to be the end of the line. Yeah. So like I said, I don't think there's a more efficient way than this way of getting the smelting done. Because like I said, I love Factorio enough, and I watch other people play Factorio, and I really do not see anyone else doing anything different than what you see there. I mean, it seems I can't even come up with anything different, that's for sure. I'm not the most creative person in the world either, so that's a disclaimer. But like I said, it's the most effective way. We're going to get, we're getting plenty here. I know at the point I had to count because I just randomly placed, and I was like, I should probably count to see how many I have. But yeah, now iron plates will no longer be a problem. So we're getting closer and closer to automatic processing. And a lot of the ways like I play, I was talking about the science earlier, is one, the science, and then two is things that I need like every day. Yep, getting this down. The hardest thing is not handcrafting. Like, yeah, it takes a lot of training. I was playing 0.16 before I decided to take the experimental version of 0.17. Still hand feeding the assemblers here. We still haven't got. We still need to get iron ore up, or not iron. We still need to get copper up and running to really get an array going here. And like I said, I know because I've seen what the future holds here. I've really messed up my whole entire building array, and it is something that in my current state that I'm considering like just tearing everything apart and redoing it. Good thing is I'm playing on very fast mode, so me tearing it apart will not take 5 episodes of no progress. It would probably be like, 1 to 2 of your guys' episodes of me playing it fast, 50-minute videos of me, you guys seeing me restructure everything, which is in the future. It's not in any of the upcoming videos because, like I said, I totally like wrecked what I wanted to do. There we go, getting more miners down. We want to try to get the belt saturated with iron ore. Yeah, try to get the belt saturated with iron ore so that way we can produce we can produce it faster. And there you see me setting the belts up to make sure everything moves to the left, and then that just helps saturate, make sure no resources are wasted. I'll say we got saturation going on now. Alright, so we're officially done with the mining drills and the stone furnaces on the iron ore. And here, guys, you just see me just measuring out. What am I doing there? Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out how comes I've seen some other people playing how the right hand of the toolbar is like, they have like copy and paste kind of things on there, and I don't have any of that. So I was kind of trying to figure that out because this would have saved me a lot of time here, but it is what it is. I still did it my old-fashioned way of measuring out. So this was, I really wish I would have stuck to what I originally had planned here, because I mean, man, I had like a perfect like belting array going, and I kind of ruined it as I went. I kind of ruined it around the point where I start making steel, and you guys will see that eventually here when I start making steel, that I really kind of ruined it. Going to get some copper going, and this is going to lead to, like I said, my first goal is always research. Is just because I want to unlock as much as possible, and also get the bullet damage up. That is like a high priority also. All right, guys, so we're getting close to the end of this video. It looks like I'm going to stop it right as I'm copper ore into copper plates. So, guys, and at the end of our episode, like I say, guys, I appreciate your time, appreciate you watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button, and I will catch you guys for the next one. Enjoy the rest of the footage.